The sport of hockey was supposed to undergo a major change in one particular aspect. You guessed it, it was the penalty corner. The penalty corner was supposed to undergo some changes which were proposed by the FIH, the governing body of hockey. But now, in a sudden turnabout events during the Asian Men's Champions Trophy, the FIH have made a massive decision when it comes to hockey, and this regards to the penalty corner proposed rule. What has happened to that? Because they were saying they were trying it out at the local grassroots level, they were going to try it out at several tournaments, and if it is successful, looking at the feedback, they would have tried it at the Paris Olympics 2024. But on that, there is a massive update, because breaking news, folks, the FIH have abandoned the trials for the proposed penalty corner rule change. Yes, after going about it thinking that players will be much more safer with the new rules, now the FIH have totally abandoned the process of the penalty corner rule change. Why did they have to abandon it? Although the FIH is adamant that no, the pressure of criticism and all that did not affect us, we are looking at some more robust options in that sense. But the major bone of contention was that the criticism was leveled at the FIH for tinkering with the one integral aspect of hockey, the penalty corner. Remember, because of penalty corners, drag flickers are considered heroes in a lot of countries. Just ask Blake Govers of Australia, just ask Harmanpreet Singh of India, just ask all the other penalty corner specialists who have excelled. And that is the reason why FIH's new rule in trying to tinker with the penalty corner has now fallen flat. There is going to be no change in the penalty corner at this point in time. What was the exact comment that the FIH just said in this? Because they said, FIH has decided to put on hold or even abandon the new penalty corner trial. The format we proposed before, we will not consider. We will deliberate further options. So whatever was the earlier formula that they had decided on, they have abandoned it totally. But they are still not giving up on tinkering with the penalty corner. What they are saying, if we change it, it will be around the same format with more dynamic ways. Now, what is the dynamic way? We don't know about it. Because why did the penalty corner tinkering happen? Because player safety was considered to be the paramount thing. Now, they have abandoned it considering the fact that the players have accepted the entire proposal. We will not compromise on measures which will lead to dangerous play. We want to keep the penalty corner as compact as possible. Now, how are they going to achieve that with all the trials, with all the experiments now abandoned? It remains to be seen. So, now from this point on until the Paris Olympics of 2024 or even beyond that, you are going to see the familiar sight of players stopping the ball just outside the D and then having a straight shot at the goal. That is what is going to happen at this point. Drag flickers, it's a moment to celebrate, because if this rule was changed, drag flickers would have gone out of existence in the sport of hockey. And that is something which many players were very fearful about. So just to refresh our fans as to what was the changes proposed in the hockey sport when it came to penalty corners. So the proposed rule was that, I'll come to this, just look at this photo. Remember, this photo is the D. This is the D of the hockey field. There now the penalty corners have been taken, but now look at this line. This line is your reference point for what I am going to say when it came to the proposed penalty corner change, because during a PC, all attackers except the backline pusher had to start at least 5 meters outside of the striking circle. 5 meters outside of the striking circle. Ball must travel outside the 5 meter dotted line, is beyond the D, before it can be played back into the D for a shot on goal. So the ball had to go here, then you would have to hit it back into the D, and then there would have been a player who could have hit the shot on penalty. But now, fortunately, that complication has been eliminated, because the existing current PC rule is, existing law allows attacking team to take a direct shot at goal from penalty corners after stopping the ball just outside the D. So this is how it is. One of the players will hit the ball which is there right outside, just on the edge of the D. the pusher will stop it, and then the drag flicker will then hit it into the goal, which means now less complications. Player safety and all the other things can be taken into consideration, but you see, all the attackers, they do wear shin guards, they do wear all the other necessary protective equipment around the feet. But when it comes to head, only the goalkeeper at this point and one probable attacker, he gets the helmet. But if you have to also understand, if a drag flicker hits a ball, it comes at 150 kilometers per hour from this close range. Yes, the FIH are they are good in this sense, in this incident, that okay, player safety is important, but tinkering with one basic aspect of hockey which has made it glamorous, the penalty corner, maybe that was a step too far. So for drag flickers, rejoice, no more tinkering with the penalty corner rule. It will remain as it is until the FIH try and decide to do any new experiments. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so know when we go live, and don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well, and download the AajTak mobile app.